All right, so in this training video, we're going to have a look at recruiting via Messenger, right? Because I know we speak a lot about recruiting, about messaging people, about reaching out to people, but there's still so many people who struggle with communicating with potential customers and business partners, who struggle, and get lost in all of this, messaging people and getting people, and to be honest with you, I think a lot of people unnecessarily overcomplicated. So what I'm going to do is just share with you guys how I do it. It's not the best way or it's not the only way, but it works for me, and I'm recruiting people every single week into my team using this method, working on social media, working on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. Okay, so this is going to be a very simple 5-message sequence that I use to take a product from totally brand new contact into a team member in my team. Now, in network marketing, there's 2 schools of thought. One school says that you have to build a relationship first with a person, like get friends with them before you offer them your business opportunity or your product. The other school says you can go right to it, right to the business, and actually invite the person right away into the business, right? So this strategy is the second one, is the latter one, which goes right into it. So this is not about, building a relationship for 6 months and then asking a question. This is about going right into it, right? So the first message is to ask a person if they are open. We don't need to manipulate people. We don't need to trick people. We don't need to fool people. We don't need to force people into the business. Our job is not to convince people. Our job is to sort through people. That means find people who are already looking for an extra income. Find people who are already looking for your product and give them what they look for, instead of trying to convince people against their will to buy something or join something that they're not even interested in, right? So that's why the first message, it just basically asks a person if they're open or not, right? So it goes, hi, name. Obviously, don't write hi, name, right? Or write hi, Gloria, like hi, Emma, hi, John. Right? I put their name in the place because I have received a message once which said hi, name, right? Which was very weird, but it makes it more personal when you write the person's name, right? I see we're in the same Facebook group. I wanted to ask you if additional income from the phone would be relevant for you at this time, right? Or if you would be open to learn about an extra income from your phone right now. If not, everything's okay or totally cool, no problem, right? Like this is just a template. This is just a suggestion, right? You can make the message in the way that it will sound like you, right? This is just an example of basically ask if they're open and give them a way to say no, right? Don't force them, don't push them, don't put them in the corner, etc., right? So this could be not necessarily in a Facebook group. This could be somebody just added you as a friend. Hey, thanks for adding me as a friend. I just wanted to quickly ask you, would you be interested? It could be somebody who followed you on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. Hey, thanks for following me on Instagram. Just wanted to ask you, is additional income right now something that you would be interested in earning from your phone? If not, totally cool, right? So it's basically asking that question and reaching out to as many people as possible. I would suggest a minimum of 50 messages a day to reach out at least 50 people a day. For some of you, this will be totally cool. For some of you, this will be, oh, wow, Gediminas, 50 people a day. But think about it. If you reach out to 50 people a day, that's 350 people in a week. That's 700 people in 2 weeks. That's 1,400 people in a month. If you reach out to 1,400 people in a month, it is virtually impossible for your business not to grow. It's virtually impossible for your team not to grow. But if you're reaching out to 5 people a month, then the odds are stacked against you. Because remember, we're not convincing, we're sorting through people. So to find 1 out of 5, it's really low odds compared to find 1 out of 1,400. So the more people you reach out to, the bigger the chance is that you're going to bump into somebody who'll say, oh my gosh, yeah, that's literally, I was just saying to my wife, I need to find another way of earning extra income. and now you appeared, right? Or literally, yes, I was just looking for a shampoo, for a parfum, for this, that, and the other, right? So the more people you reach out to, the bigger the chances that you're going to find somebody who's open, who's looking right now. Then the second message, if the person says, yeah, I'm interested, yeah, I would like to know about it, is you send them the business opportunity presentation. So as promised, I'm sending you some information about a company that I work with. Here's the business opportunity presentation link. I like to send a YouTube link, with the presentation. And I say, once you watched it, I will be happy to share with you how it all works and how to get started, right? So that's the second message. Some people, once they watch the presentation, they will get back to you, say, hey, I watched the video, I liked it, etc. I want to know more about it. Most people won't. So you will have to reach out to them, after you send them information. I recommend like 24 hours. So once you send the information, the next day, you should reach out to them and ask them, hey, did you watch the video that I sent you? Once they say that they did watch the video, you will ask the first, what I call qualifying question. So it will go something like this. Great. What did you like the most from the video? Where would you see yourself in our company? Selling products, building a team, or doing both? Now, it's okay if they say, I want to sell. It's okay if they say, I want to build a team. It's okay if they say, I would like to do both. You just want to see where they're at. What is it they want to do? Second qualifying question after they answer that is, do you already have ideas how you would sell these products? Where would you find customers? Do you have someone in mind who you would offer the opportunity to earn extra money? Again, you might say, well, Gediminas, isn't this our job to teach them how to do all of that? Yeah, totally. And we're going to teach that new team about how to do that. But you just want to see how they are thinking. These two questions will sort a lot of people. It will sort a lot of time wasters out, right? Now, you may say, oh my gosh, I don't want to sort anybody out. I want to recruit everybody. Trust me, you don't want to recruit people who are not going to be serious about it and who are not going to do anything anyway, because that's just going to be depressing, right? So these two questions very often allow me to disqualify some people, right? Like if I say, hey, what did you like the best from the video? Where did you see yourself selling products, building a team, etc.? And somebody might respond, what are the products that we'll need to sell? What does that tell me? They didn't watch the presentation. They didn't complete the previous step. They just jumped to it, right? Or if I ask this question and they don't even respond to that, again, that saves me time because I'm not going to pursue that person who's not communicating with me. You know what I mean? So these two questions allow me to disqualify some people who maybe are not the right fit for my team. And then the last message, fifth message, once they answer these two questions, cool. The next step would be to jump on a quick call for 15 minutes to explain how everything works and where to start. When would it be convenient for you to have a call today or tomorrow for 15 minutes and get a time from them? I can do it right now. I can do it later on tonight. I can do tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Awesome. You make a note in your diary and you get on a call with that person. Now, I found that if you don't get on a call with a person, the effectiveness of the strategy will be reduced dramatically, because then you will remain strangers with that person, and a lot of people that you will recruit will not do anything. They'll just remain inactive, will remain zeros on your team. If you do jump on a call with that person and have a chat, have a conversation, explain to them how everything works, share your story, ask a little bit about them, they will be a lot more active. At the beginning, I didn't used to do this, and a lot of people never did anything. When I started jumping on a call with people, and again, this will be a great way to sort people, because some people will not agree to jump on a call with you. So I will disqualify them as well, because if I can't speak to you, if I can't communicate with you, how on earth am I going to train you? How on earth am I going to support you, right? So these 5 messages get you to the point. Now, if you're a brand new person and you're thinking, oh my gosh, like I wouldn't know what to say to a person if I jump to them on the call, right? Like I don't even know anything myself yet. Great. Then this call then becomes a 3-way call where there's your potential business partner, and your leader. So you would invite your leader to jump on this call and help you to do this call with the new person and answer the questions, etc., because you are brand new. If you're already seasoned in the business and you know how everything works, then you can just do this call by yourself. You don't need to get your sponsor or your leader on this call necessarily, but you can if you want to, right? It's totally cool. So these are the 5 messages. And after this call, usually you'll just recruit the person into your team and start adding them to your training groups, start teaching them how everything works, etc. Now, You might say, well, where am I going to find these people? Where am I going to find all of these people to message? So, I would recommend to start with Facebook. So if you go on to Facebook and you go into groups, you will have unlimited amount of people to talk to, right? So let's say I go on Facebook and let's say I want to find people in London, right? Just for example, right? I type in London, it opens up the search results. I click on groups on the left side. It gives me all the London groups. And the first one, London Mums, 41,000 people, public group. What does that mean? It means I don't even have to join the group to work that group. So I can open London Mums. There's 41,000 people. I click on that number. It opens for me all the members. I scroll down to where it says new to group. And now I can see that Philippa joined the group 2 hours ago. Laura joined 3 hours ago. Adrian joined 4 hours ago. And I can start going ahead and messaging all these people. Hey, Philippa, I can see we're in the same group. Not sure, if you're open right now, but I wanted to ask if you would be interested in earning extra income from your phone right now. If no, no big deal. Hey, Laura, I can see we're in the same group. Just wanted to ask you, would you be interested in earning extra income from home right now? If no, no big deal. Next. Then literally you just get the message and you just copy paste the message and change people's names, right? So 41,000 people, if you were messaging 1,400 people a month, 41,000 people, this group would be enough for you for 2-3 years. Just this one group. How many groups are there on Facebook? I don't know, millions. How many people are in those groups? Some groups like this, 40,000 people, some groups, 100,000 people, some groups, 1 million people. You could literally work just on Facebook for the rest of your life and never, ever, ever run out of people to talk to. Now, will everybody see your message? No. Will everybody who see your message respond to you? No. Will everybody be interested in your business? No. Most people won't be interested. Most people will message you, no thanks, not interested, thanks, no, etc. Remember, what's your task? Your task is not to convince people, but to sort through people, to find the ones who are looking, to find the ones who are interested. These are the people that you will send the presentation to, and these are the people that you will recruit in your team. So if you will be messaging 50 people a day, there's a bigger chance that you will find people. Now, you know that you can get banned on Facebook and other platforms if you message too many people. That's why if you haven't been messaging people a lot, I would start slow. I'd start maybe with 20 people to begin with. Next day, do 25 people. Next day, do 30 people. Next day, do 40 people. Next day, do 50 people, and so on. Gradually build up to it, right? And again, you don't have to send all the messages in one go. You could do 20 messages in the morning, 20 messages in the afternoon, 20 messages in the evening to reduce the chance that you will get blocked from sending too many messages. You could work on different platforms, right? So you could be messaging people on Facebook. You could be messaging other people on Instagram. You could be messaging other people on LinkedIn. You could be messaging other people on TikTok. Spread these messages across. By spreading the messages across platforms, you can easily do 100 messages a day, 200 messages a day, etc. But you see, unless you start getting in touch with people personally, unless you start communicating with people personally, your business will not grow as fast as it could. If you just putting posts on social media, if you're just putting posts in groups or just on your profile and you're expecting your business to grow, this will be a lot longer journey than it has to be if you use Messenger. If you start reaching out to people, you will crush it. And then if you do the content, if you do the posts and everything, that will attract people, contact those people too. Don't forget to go on your profile and to actually reach out to your friends, right? If you go to your friends list, you can reach out to all of the friends. You can also go into your followers, people who followed you, and reach out to all of those people. That's what I do on a daily basis. If somebody follows me, I drop them a message. Hey, thanks for following me. Hope you're well. Just curious, would you be interested in earning extra income from home, right? And I sort. And that's how I recruit people every single week. Every single week, I recruit at least one person into my team from Messenger. Are all of them superstars? Of course not. Are all of them doing the business? Of course not. Do some of them quit? Of course, right? It's a game of numbers, right? But the more people you talk to, the more people you will, recruit. The more people you recruit, the more of those people will become active. The more people become active, the more of those will become leaders in your team. And right now, 12 years into this business, all of my leaders right now in my team are people who I met after I started in this business. And most of them are people that I found on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and so on. So you can definitely do this if you just follow this very, very simple process and start reaching out to people personally.